Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome to Tatra Golf Club. This course was designed by the absolute genius ArcticFury. I really cannot wait to check this course out. I have got a feeling this is going to be amazing. So let's have a look at the course settings. As always, we're leaving everything at default. Fairways and greens are firm. The green speeds are medium fast. Time of day is afternoon and the weather is clear. Let's take a look at the tee options. We do have 3 tee options. We are going to be swinging from the white tees, which are playing 7,296 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. I have got no information regarding the course, but I'm sure the Tatra mountains create a natural border between Slovakia and Poland. But look at this for an opening tee shot. Absolutely incredible looking hole. If that wind's in my face, I'm just going to try and deal off the driver, find the gap between the 2 bunkers, and hopefully that leaves me a good line of sight. But look at that snow-capped mountains off there in the distance. It really is incredible. A tiny slope, and as we all know with master swing difficulty, that ball is going to shoot way right, which it has done. And that is going to leave me a lengthy approach shot into this green. So just fully lofting up 5 wood, but look at the water to the left with all the stones. Really incredible. Sometimes you can really get distracted playing ArcticFury's courses. There's a red slope. I never followed through quick enough on the downswing there, and I am going to come up way short into the right of the green. 30 yards out. Comfortably feel I can splash this and just hopefully land it short of the pin, and it should release out. We are on a slight uphill slope. It's going to take us left. It's taking us way left, but it's a good outcome despite that tiny slope. Green speeds are 163. Very straightforward opening putt, which we do drain right into the heart of the cup, and we do kick things off here with a solid par. I think this is going to be one of these courses that wind is totally going to change the complex of how you can play the course, but this is just remarkable. I do record my videos in 4K, and I just hope that YouTube does these stunning visuals the justice it does deserve. But this is going to be a tough tee shot. Not a lot of fairway to work with. We've got a 10 mile per hour wind moving us from left to right. Water in play down the left, so really going to have to put a good stroke in this. It's a tiny slow, laser beam perfect. But that is going to kick over to the left hand side hopefully. And I think we may actually be able to reach this green in 2. But thank you so much for the continued support on the channel, guys. We have just surpassed 5,100 subscribers, which is truly remarkable. The game really has run its course now for the most of us. But 3 wood, it's a really good strike. Has this got the legs to kick up this false front and set up an eagle opportunity? That's going to come all the way back down. But it just proves to what I was saying earlier about the winds. I've got a 10 mile per hour winds in my face there. If that wind's with me, we can comfortably reach this in 2. But let's see if we can get this up and down for the birdie. Just chipping this. Applied a little bit of backspin. Oh, the red slow. That is going to check up really quickly. Only got 95% power there as well. Let's see if we can convert this birdie opportunity. It is going to turn from right to left. I've not hit that firm enough, and with that, the break has really took me over to the left hand side, and disappointingly we're only going to pick up a par here on this par 5. But solid start. Hole number 3 is going to be a par 3, and look at this. This is absolutely exquisite. Let me see if we can capture this water trickling down the rock work here. This is just remarkable, guys. Look at that. Just unbelievable creativity. The man truly is an artist when it comes to designing golf courses. So I'm not sure if I can get up that slope with this 11 mile per hour winds holding me up. Certainly not hitting driver. Oh, it's a baby fast. We should still comfortably find the left hand side of the green. Has it got legs to run up this slope? If it has, it could set up a really good birdie opportunity. No, it hasn't. So wow, these high winds really making this course challenging. So it's an uphill putt, 31 feet, 2 feet uphill. I'm just going to try and lag this as close to the cup as possible. Very difficult hole, this one, when you've got the wind in your face. That should turn. It does turn, just didn't allow enough for the break. Another few rolls, And that may have held its line.
And let's see what the scorecard says.
But it's a solid start.
And
Conditions are playing very tough round Tatra Golf Club here. I'm going to have to come down to 3 wood, and hopefully that leaves me a nice yardage across the water onto that elevated green. Beautiful strike, but just look at the mountains off there in the distance. Truly is remarkable. But guys, we have set up another society for those of you who want to play a few of the Augusta courses that I did cover on the channel. It's PlayStation only, it's early junior. It has set it up, and it is called PGA Tour Classics. It is hosting a course with no name until Thursday, so please make sure you head over and join the society, favourite the course, which should then give you access to playing it. But not a bad shot across the water there. Swing line was a little bit questionable, but we are pin high, 26 feet out. This putt is going to turn from left to right, slightly downhill. I have really underhit that. These greens seem so slow. I've not played the game since covering the Masters guys, which were lightning quick greens, and you can really tell. It's criminal that I've left that so short. I do walk away with another par, so 4 straight pars. Hole number 5. Second of the par 5s. I'm just going to have to shape this a tiny little bit. Just turning this from left to right with a little bit of fade against the wind. That should work out perfectly for me. But the visuals on this course are honestly something else. I am honestly gobsmacked. So far, through the 5 holes that I've played, I'm honestly going to say that this is the man's best course. I'm just in love with it. So this is a tough shot. Horrible lie at my feet. Aiming over at the water. It's another baby fast. I mean, look how close we are to the perfect there. But with that, I am going to miss the left-hand side of the green. Is it going to hold the green? Oh, no, it just checks off. And it has run all the way down the false front. And I'm going to have to rely on my short game here. Once again, just chipping this, using the slope of the green. Hopefully we can get this one close and walk away with my first birdie of the round. That should start to turn down towards the hole. Very good effort there. It's a tap-in birdie. It will get me to 1 under par. But if anyone is interested, head over to Early 1981 Junior's YouTube channel. He has started his own YouTube channel. Very talented golfer, guys, and he's got some great content lined up. So please go and show his channel some love and make sure to subscribe. I really would appreciate it. So there's a perfect. Just pulling my swing line ever so slightly over to the left-hand side. But that's worked out really, really well. That is going to leave me nothing more than a wedge with the wind behind me here. I'm really in between clubs. I don't fancy pitching it. I'm going to have to go with a sand wedge and apply full backspin. Try and land this past the pin. And hopefully it does spin back towards the cup. It's another fantastic strike. This should be all over the flagstick like a rash. Come on, ball, spin. Oh, it's a fantastic shot. Didn't generate as much spin as I expected. But it's a 6-foot putt. Not much in this, just going to power it through. We do find the heart of the cup, and I do pick up back-to-back birdies for the first time in the rounds, and I do move to 2 under par. Hole number 7, with this wind, it's just not drivable, and I called it early on in the round that the wind is really going to change the complex of this course. If you've got the wind I've got, this is going to be a tough course. If the wind's with you, with the majority of these holes that we have played, you really will take a few strokes off your round here. But it's a fantastic tee shot. It's going to leave me a pitch shot. We do have a slight backstop that we can use there. I don't think we will need it though with that 12-mile-per-hour wind. So just de-lofting the gap wedge. I have applied a little bit of backspin as well. Oh, it's a baby fast, so you can see it's leaning over to the left-hand side. Yardage is very good as well. Don't spin off too much. And that has left me a 10-foot putt. Slightly uphill, turning from left to right. Once again, just going to make sure I play this firm. It's a good weight, it's a good read, and it's a great putt. Drops right in to the jaws of the cup. And I do move to 3 under par.
under par for the
But
day.
this golf course is honestly remarkable, guys. I'm only on the 8th tee box, and I can honestly say I think this is the best golf course I have ever played on PGA Tour 2K21. It's just remarkable. So it's another tough tee shot here, 14 mile per hour wind, just shaping this 8 iron ever so slightly. We get the perfect. This should kick right off the slope. It's not going to sit down though. With these firm fast greens, that ball is just slipping past the cup. But really good effort there to get that close. So I have left a 15-foot putt. Not a lot of movement in this whatsoever. I'm just going outside right edge of the cup. Hitting it firm. That should hold its line. It does hold its line. We do pick up our 4th consecutive birdie. So we're on a really good birdie streak here. Long may it continue. Hole number 9, this time the wind is going to help us out. We do have a 14 mile per hour tailwind here. So this tee shot should be way over 300 yards. With that tiny fast, it's going to take us over to the left hand side, but the fairway kicks us back into the centre. 344 yards we've boomed that. But I'm honestly drooling about this golf course. It really is like nothing I've played before. So I'm just going to apply a good bit of backspin to this pitch and wedge. Hopefully that wind does carry me the yardage. I hope it does. It's another perfect. Once again, pulling my swing line over to the left. Oh, that's coming up short. It will get a firm bounce, but I didn't need the backspin there. Really didn't need the backspin whatsoever. So that's a lengthy putt. 34 feet out. 1 foot uphill. Greens just offer enough challenge for you to take your time and respect the reeds. I just need to hit this firm, I think. Should start to turn. It has done. Oh, I've underhit it again. Underhit it. I think if we did hit that firmer, that ball doesn't turn off to the left-hand side. Disappointing to be under-hitting putts on these faster greens. But as we all know, I'm just not the best of putters. So another difficult tee shot here. Having to aim over at the tree line. And I am going to try and find the gap between the trees and the bunker.
Really nice swing.
There's a baby fast, but that ball should comfortably kick out to the right-hand side here. Hopefully that leaves me a fairly short shot into this par 5.
Second shot on the
That 11 mile per hour wind, I think 3 hybrid gets there. I'm just going to try and play the bank shot off the rough to the left-hand side here. We get the perfect. Oh, that wind's moved me a lot more than I expected. Is it going to kick out? Oh, wow, that ball really stopped dead in its tracks, and it's actually came back into the sand bunker here. So let's see if I can splash this one close. Full off, full backspin. Just looking to land this short of the pin. And hopefully it does release out ever so slightly. It's a good execution. It's going to leave me a tap-in birdie, but disappointed with my approach shot there. Should have got on that green in 2. But I do pick up my 5th birdie off the round. And we move on to hole number 11. Oh, this is drivable, but with this wind, this is ballsy. So just de-loft and driver a little bit. Try to keep it down below that prevailing wind. Oh, it's a perfect. That wind is moving me more to the right than I allowed for, but it should comfortably kick onto the green. Oh, wow, I'm just not getting any kicks whatsoever out in the course today. And that's actually a tough up and down for birdie here due to the way the green is defended with the slopes. I'm just going to play that slope, see if we can get it turning from right to left down the slope and hopefully towards the cup. Delicate pitch shot required here. It's good execution. Didn't get the ball as far right as I had hoped due to the red fast. But it's going to be another tap-in birdie, which I do convert, and I move to 6 under par. But what a fantastic time I'm having out here on this stunning golf course. Hole number 12, 15 mile per hour wind, kind of holding us up and will move me from left to right. So I'm just going to slightly deal off 4 iron and land this as close to the pin and short off it as I can, and hopefully the ball does release out in the firm conditions. It's another perfect, bit of a wonky swing line, but it is going to work. This should comfortably kick onto the green and hopefully run out. That is a really firm bounce. Didn't expect that kick, but it is going to leave me a birdie opportunity from 19 feet out. Slightly downhill, breaking both ways, but certainly it's going to turn more from right to left. See if we can get this on a good line. Is it going to turn back? No, we just burned past the left-hand side. Good weight though, but that's a solid par. The wind's really making this a difficult course, especially on master swing difficulty, guys. You've got very little room for error. And once again, we've got a headwind into this par 5. Just taking a practice swing here due to my swing line. Just not happy with it. There we go. Can live with that. Tiny slow won't affect me whatsoever. And we do get the perfect. Still my swing line's wanting to go over to the left hand side. It's just down to how I am holding the controller. So that has left me a long shot in. I'm not sure if driver gets there due to that false front, but I am going to give it a good shot. Aiming way out to the right due to the slope at my feet. Wind's in my face. It's a great execution. I just don't think it's going to kick up this false front. It's not. It's going to come all the way back down. And that is going to leave me another splash shot. Awkward lie at my feet. Let's see if I can put this close or go one better and hole it out. Oh, that's a red fast. And with that, we do come up to the left-hand side. But it is going to be another birdie from 4 feet. Tough putt there. Does turn. We do find the cup. And I do pick up my 7th birdie of the round. And we move on to hole number 14. Fairway clearly slopes from left to right. So I'm just going to put this down the right-hand side. Allow that wind to bring us back into play. Oh, it's a tiny fast. And combined with that wind, this could well kick into the light rough or heavy rough on the left-hand side here. It's going to be the heavy stuff. Fortunately, it's not the worst of lies. I'm really going to have to club down here. 6 iron. Can I carry this bunker? And let it run out. Oh, it's a fast and a pull. We're comfortably carrying the bunker, but that is really going to kick long of the flag stick. And that is going to leave me a nasty downhill putt, I do feel. So 36 feet. It is downhill by 1 foot. Once again, breaking both ways, but definitely turning more from left to right. Just need to feed this down the slope. And hopefully we can get the read. But these are the kind of putts I just never seem to drain. I think I've certainly got the weight. That is starting to turn. Oh, it just came up short. Gave it a good effort. It is going to be a par. And I will remain at 7 under. So 4 holes remaining here in this absolute masterpiece of a golf course. I do have... Oh, it's a drivable with this wind. 318 yards, down 14 feet. No, I'm going to reset that. I'm just going to de-loft this a tiny bit. That 8 mile per hour wind should help me out as well. Taking us down the left-hand side. It's a tiny fast. This should be good. How's that coming up so short? Oh, wow, guys. I am absolutely gobsmacked at that. I thought with that wind and the downhill elevation, even despite that tiny fast, that I could have comfortably made the green there. That's a bit of a bizarre one. So I'm going to have to try and flop this one close and just walk away with the par. It's another red fast. It's going to leave me a missable putt, I would imagine. Absolutely gobsmacked with that. I always thought a tiny fast helped you out. I only de-lofted it a tiny bit. Initially I did de-loft it too much, I felt, and then I recalculated it. But that should hold its line for the par. Nice weight. And sadly, it's just a par there, but on another day it could have been worse. We did find the drink, so the fact we did save the par is a positive. Hole number 16. Taking us down the right hand side. This ball is going to kick over to the left hand side. That's a lovely Slovakian or Polish village just behind the green.
Taking a look at the elevated green.
Once again, I have been left with an awkward lie at my feet, and I'm really in between clubs here. I don't think 8 iron gets there. I'm just going to have to go down to 7 iron. Good bit of loft, full backspin, play the slope in the wind. Certainly don't want to be short. That's another baby fast, and with that we are going to be long and left. But it was a hole I didn't fancy being short in the heavy rough. Due to the pin location, it would have been a tough up and down. And this is a nasty putt. 42 feet out. Really breaking aggressively from left to right at my feet. And it should straighten out. This is all about weight. Hopefully I've hit that firm enough. I actually went past the vibration, or should I say the buzz. Oh, that's just going to come up short, and it was on a fantastic line. And I think that just about sums up my time on the greens today. On another day, we could comfortably be double figures under par. Just my putting once again letting me down. I'm just going to deal off 6 iron here. I think there's a backstop if we are too long past the pin, but I don't expect to be. It's another perfect. Yet again, I have pulled my swing line a little bit. It is going to be long, but it shouldn't run out too much. I don't think I could have hit any other shot there, but this is a simple putt for birdie. Just got to get the weight. 26 feet. I've either overhit it or I've underhit it. Oh, early. What is going on, man? You cannot make it up. But I'm not going to make an excuse, guys. I am a terrible putter, but I am hitting that on the vibration for the PS5. It's just so subtle that you just really can't get a feel for your short game at times. But it's another failed birdie opportunity on the green. But really happy with how I've played, especially from tee to green. Like I said earlier, on another day we would be comfortably double figures under par here. But this is all about showcasing this spectacular golf course. So it's another awkward lie at my feet. Ball's going to shoot right. Wind will bring me back to the left. Just applying full backspin on this wedge. And see if we can get dialed in. Not with a red fast. I instantly felt that. That is going to be long and left. And I think that's going to leave me an awkward putt here on the 18th green. So 30 feet out. Uphill by 6 inches. This is really going to turn from left to right, especially the first 7 to 8 feet. Well, let's see if we can put this one in, or at the very least get it close for the par. Certainly got the weight. That should start to turn. It's reluctantly turning. It is going to miss on the left hand side, but hopefully we can finish with a 65-7 under par around this amazing golf course, guys. Please get out there and play it. You certainly won't be disappointed. But make sure to leave a like if you are new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
PGATOUR2K21 real soon. Until then, see ya.